Hey, hey, hey everyone, it's Bridget with Horse Auctions USA, and tomorrow morning, Friday morning, I am boarding a plane to head to one of my most favorite sales of the year, and that is the Hermanson-Kist Spring All-Breed Horse Sale in Mandan, North Dakota. That is this Saturday, March the 16th. They have an incredible lineup, huge selection, and quality, all ages, from babies right on up, whatever you want. You want something ready to ride now, you want brood mares, you want stallions, you want young stock, you want prospects, you want finished, etc. It is there. Huge. I'm sorry, I have all these notifications going off just because I'm trying to do this. Huge selection. So if you are not familiar with Hermanson-Kist, get yourself familiar with it right quick. So the purpose of this video today is to talk about online bidding. It's a very popular thing that we have at Hermanson-Kist, and because we get such a large bidder participation from literally all over the world, sometimes the easiest way to answer everybody's questions, because they tend to be, you know, a similar group of questions for everyone, is to do a little video. So that's what we're going to do. So if online bidding is something that you're going to be participating in Saturday, this video is tailor-made just for you. And this is not going to be full of a bunch of tech talk. This is for people who have very rudimentary tech skills. I got you. Don't you worry. So let's kind of get right into it. First and foremost, I do want to tell you guys, in case you don't know already, there is a Facebook event for this sale. And it's searchable, as you can see here, under Hermanson-Kist Spring All-Breed Horse Sale. And if you go on that and then you go to discussion and scroll, you'll see where people have posted their horses. And to my sellers who might be watching this, if you've not yet sent your horse's picture/video marketing material in, now is a great time to do that, like right now. And you can actually post it yourself right here in this event if you're on Facebook, or of course you can send it to me. I'm going to be throwing some phone numbers and emails and various information that you may need throughout this video. Please don't frantically search for a pen when I start doing that. There's going to be a slide at the very end of this video that will have all of that information all in one handy dandy spot, and I'll put it in the text that will accompany this video as well. So let's get to it. Online bidding. How do we do it? What's going to go on? All that good stuff. So again, it's Horse Auctions USA. That's the online bidding platform. And you have two different options. You can bid on the Horse Auctions USA app, or you can bid on the Horse Auctions USA website. If you are planning on bidding from a mobile phone, your iPad, your tablet, any type of mobile device, I'm going to encourage you to use the app. It's super user-friendly. You do not have to be any type of techie to operate it in any way, shape, or form. It's formatted really nicely to fit mobile devices, and overwhelmingly my users who have it like it and find it very easy to use. So if you're thinking you might want to use the app, you can download it one of two ways. It's free to download. You can either go to the App Store or the Google Play Store on your device, and in the search bar, you're going to type Horse Auctions. There's an S at the end of Auctions, USA. That's our logo, and it'll pop up, and then you click Get or Install, and you are off to the races. Alternatively, you can, on the device you want to load the app on, you can go to Horse Auctions, again, S at the end, horseauctionsusa.com, and that's going to bring up this. And over here in the upper right-hand corner, it says Our App. And if you click on that bad boy, it will bring this up. And then you can download for your device. If you are an Apple user, obviously here. And if you are an Android or non-Apple user, it will be there. For those of you who are not going to be using the app and want to use your computer, this will work in any browser. Okay, I recommend Google Chrome as it tends to be the most up-to-date, but it will work in Firefox and Edge and Safari, whatever browser you happen to use. In your address bar, you are going to type bid, B-I-D, like you're placing a bid, period, Horse Auctions with an S, USA.com, and hit enter. Whether you are on the app or on the website, the rest of this is pretty much going to be the same. That's going to bring you to our landing page, and as the name implies, we're all over the U.S. And on Saturday, there will actually be 4 sales broadcasting simultaneously from 4 different states, okay? So that's what this page is. That's the landing page, the index. They're listed here chronologically, and Hermanson-Kist will start first on Saturday, so it will be the top sale. So you will, if you're on your computer, you're going to click View Auction. And if you're on the app, the only difference is that the sales are listed vertically, right, to fit your phone. So same thing, View Auction. What that is going to do is bring up this. This is an index, for lack of a better word, of all of the horses that are going to be in the sale. All of their catalog listings are here, and then if I've got photos, videos, etc., they will be attached. And I'll be adding those throughout. So definitely something you want to check back on. There's a lot of horses here, like I said. Scroll through. There is a downloadable catalog, and there's a link to it in the sale information. I'll show you where to find all that if you want to print yourself a catalog if you didn't like get one in the mail. Or you can also, alternatively, you can actually print from this screen. But I think the easiest thing is to print the downloadable catalog. I think that you will find that very, very useful. So like I said, you just can kind of scroll down, and when you see one that you absolutely just have to know more about, you can click on it and go from there. I'm going to click on this guy because he's kind of different. This is hip number 97 Banjo. And so when I click on him, it brings up all of his information, right? All of his details. And then this tells me here that he has a video. Okay. So if they have a video uploaded, it will say video right in their name line. Okay. And it will always be the second thumbnail. So first thumbnail, that's what we're looking at. And if I click this little arrow, there's the second thumbnail, and that will bring up his video right there for everybody to watch. Okay. So like I said, you can kind of go down through and scroll. There's another one with a video. It'll give you her information, and their catalog listing will always be the last. There it is. And you can click on any of those photos and enlarge them. Okay. If you only want to see ones with videos, you can actually do that by typing video right here in that little search bar, and then it'll only pop up things that say video. But I'm going to strongly discourage you from doing that because I don't want you to miss out. There's a lot of really great horses, and not everybody has video capabilities. Or some of these guys, I'm going to be loading videos in the wee hours of the morning Saturday. So don't limit yourself. You know, take the time, go through, scroll, get yourself a cup of coffee, and have a good time. There's a really, really good set of horses coming. I do want to draw your attention to lot number 0. For lots of reasons. Number one, this is where information is, and information is good. So this is a really good reference lot to just kind of keep you up to date. That's where I told you there was a downloadable catalog link. There it is. Okay, so if you click on that, it is going to bring up this downloadable catalog. Okay, and you can print by page, or you can print the whole thing. Okay, so there's that. Again, that's in the information lot. There'll be a link to this video there once it's uploaded, so you can refer back to it, and it's going to give you the important information that you need. All right, so now that we've got that out of the way, let's talk about registering to bid and actually bidding. Okay, that's what everyone wants to know. You'll notice it says register to bid under each and every lot. You can click register to bid under any lot your little heart desires. It makes no difference as long as you're in the Hermanson-Kist sale. When you click register to bid, it's going to bring up this screen. Now, if you are brand new to Horse Auctions USA and you have never ever had an account with us, don't put your email and password in up here. Okay, that's for people who are returning to us. If you're brand spanking new, that's this line down here. No account, sign up here. You're going to click on that, name, email, make yourself a password, and click continue. If you have been with Horse Auctions USA at any sale, not just Hermanson-Kist, any sale, that's you guys are the ones that are going to put your email and password in here. If you've forgotten your password, and Lord knows that that happens easily because we have passwords for everything, don't panic. You can simply use this option, the forgot your password option, to reset it. Now, that usually works fine. 99.9% of the time, that will send you a little reset link and you're good. If the tech gremlins get a hold of it and it goes off to cyberspace and you never ever get that reset link, please don't panic. You can text me, and again, this phone number will be at the end of the video, at 336-904-8903. You can just text that number with your email address and that you need your password reset. What I'll do is go in and give you a new password, and I'll text you back with what that password is. And once you're back into your account, then you can change it to whatever your little heart desires. Okay, so If you forget your password, don't panic. Fixable, and it's a quick, easy fix. When you register to bid, now this is very, very important. This will save you a phone call to me, so listen carefully. When you register to bid, you are going to have to put a valid credit or debit card on file with Horse Auctions USA. I do not like that we have to do this. I absolutely hate it, but these are the times we live in. This is, and this is all the sales that we do all over the country. This particular sale, we have got bidders from literally all over the world, and lots of them. I need to know that the person on the other end of the phone or the computer is in fact an actual human over the age of 18, and that you can pay for the purchases if you are the winning bidder. So when you put that card in, Horse Auctions USA is going to put a $1,000 pre-authorization on that card. This is not a charge, but now listen again carefully. If you have mobile banking, there is an extremely, extremely good chance that you're going to get a notification that looks like a charge, and that'll send you into orbit, and you'll call me all upset. So don't panic. Click on your bank, open up your banking, and you will see that it is pending, okay? Because that's what a pre-authorization does. It's pending. It's never going to complete, okay? It's just a hold on there, earnest money, for lack of a better word. We need some assurances for the sale barn. Again, we've got 400 plus head of horses going through here, and they'll be going to the four corners of the earth. Got to know that the sale barn is covered. So it's just a pre-authorization. It's going to fall off at the completion of the auction like it was never there, like it's just going to vanish. That will happen automatically on my end Saturday night. When it reflects on your end in your mobile banking is entirely dependent on your bank. The vast majority of banks, it's going to be the next business day. Some can be 2 business days, okay? But don't panic. That is going to vanish. Speaking of cards, and this is, I've had lots of questions, so I'm going to try to clear all that up. Hermanson-Kist does not take cards, okay? They do not take cards. So my online bidders, logically, would like to know how they're going to pay for these horses. Okay, options. You can pay cash at pickup. A lot of our online bidders don't live far away, and they just can't be there on sale day. Yep, you can sure pay cash at pickup. You can pay with a check at pickup as long as that check is accompanied by a current bank letter of credit. No bank letter, no check. That is a hard and fast rule, and it is not negotiable, and it is Kist's rule, and it is set in stone. So if you intend to pay with a check, you're going to need to have a bank letter of credit that accompanies it. This is Thursday when I'm doing this video and uploading it, so that means you've got all day Friday, which is a business day, to go ahead and get that bank letter. I mean, your bank can email it, fax it, whatever, if you can't get there to pick it up, but you got to have it. Kist has got to have it on their desk. Wire. This is going to be the most preferred method, the easiest method for most of my online bidders. If you need the wire instructions, you can email me. Again, it's in this information a lot here, and I'll put it in the slide. You can email me or text me with a request for the wire instructions, and I will shoot that right over to you. The next question about wiring is, okay, well, that's great, but I can't wire on the weekend, and my hauler is there Saturday, and they want to haul out Saturday or Sunday, so how's that going to work? Kist will release your horse as long as a bank letter is on their desk before that horse leaves. Okay, and you're wiring Monday morning. Alternatively, you can wire earnest money ahead, like you can wire on Friday. Let's just say I'm going to use round numbers here. Let's say the horse I'm looking at, I am unwilling to spend more than $10,000 on, right? That's my max. I'm not going to spend over that. Not a chance. I could wire Kist $10,000 to hold in escrow. And then if I'm the winning bidder for $8,000, right? So they're going to refund me the difference, and they're paid, and my horse can go. So that's an option. For those who don't want to do that, bank letter, bank letter, bank letter must be in the Kist office, and it must be there before the horse can be released. We will not release horses without it. Or obviously payment. I mean, if you're there paying, then you're good to go and you can take your horse. So horses will not be released until they're paid for. If you're not going to be wiring until Monday and you didn't get the bank letter in, the horse cannot leave until Monday. Okay, so these are important things for you to know. For those of you from outside the area, brand inspection, not negotiable, so that your horse is going to need brand inspection and health papers to leave. It's not an optional thing. It is a state requirement. So that's all going to happen in order for your horse to leave, and it'll happen right there on site. Sorry, I need to get a quick drink there. I had to wet my whistle. So now that we've got all that out of the way, let's pretend that I've done all that, and I did, but I did it earlier. And I'm going to sign in to a bidder account. I'm going to tell you, remember me on this device is a good thing to click, as long as you're using a device that, you know, other people that you don't want signing in have access to, just because that way you don't have to jack with remembering. Okay, so now I'm registered to bid and I'm logged in. And how do I know this? A couple ways. First and foremost, there's my name. That's my name. It's up there in the upper right-hand corner. So I know I'm in my account. Secondly, my little register to bid prompts, now they are telling me to place a bid. Okay, wonderful. I'm good to go. This lot here, like I said, is an information lot. It's also a practice bidding lot. We're going to place some practice bids now, and then I'm going to turn you guys loose to place some practice bids. About bidding, and I cannot stress this enough, this lot and only this lot, not any other lot anywhere, this lot is where you can place your bids and practice to your little heart's content. Go hog wild, have at it, have a grand old time. Any other lots where you're placing bids, it's for real, okay? There's no oops, there's no backs, there's no, oh, I didn't mean to. Pay attention to what you're doing, okay? So if you go ahead and you place a bid here on Pepto's Hot Fire Water, that's a live bid. We're in business, okay? Do keep that in mind. On that note, and I don't mean this to sound probably the way it's going to come out, but it is very serious business. Bidding on the computer is just as serious and just as legally binding as it is if you were sitting there in the front row, okay? If you need permission/approval from anyone in order to purchase a horse, you need to obtain that before you bid, okay? So if your husband, your priest, your cousin's best friend's sister has the final say, do not click bid on anything until you have the approval, okay? I can't stress it enough. Calling after the fact to say, oh, my husband said no or my wife said no is not going to fly. You own the horse, okay? Bidding, please treat it with the seriousness that it is intended. It is serious business. It's a big deal. So let's get in here. We're going to go live at 9 o'clock Saturday morning, right? So when we're live, you're going to make sure you're logged in, see your name and all that good stuff. And you're going to click on the active lot, whatever lot is currently selling, and it'll tell you active item. You know what I mean? If we haven't quite started yet, and I'll send a notification. You'll get a little notification. If you're in the app, you'll get a mobile notification right to your phone if you're registered. And if you're not in the app, you'll get an email saying, hey, we're, you know, getting ready to go live and whatever, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, just kind of a heads up. But anyway, 9 o'clock Saturday morning. Click on the active lot or the first lot, 0 if we haven't started yet. Click on that, and then you're going to see this little icon here. It says View Live. You click that. We're not live right now, so you're going to get this little notice. But when we are live, this will then bring up a live video feed right here, okay? And you'll hear things just like you hear me right now, and you'll be able to watch and bid in real time. Internet's very good at KISS. There's no lag, no delay, so real time with absolutely no delay. So we're watching, and we're going to pretend that this lot is live for the moment. Let's just pretend it's Saturday, and the auctioneer is asking for 17.5, right? And I'm like, yep, I'm good there. I want to bid. So I click bid. See how it says confirm bid? I have not bid yet. That is there to prevent accidental bidding. As I said earlier, bidding serious business. You need to click to confirm. So click a second time. There is no question now that I am the high bidder, right? It tells me I'm the high bidder. It's green. There's little stars. I'm the high bidder, okay? So for my live bidders, very important that you know that. If it says confirm bid, you need to click again or you have not bid. Also, live bidders. We got a lot of horses Saturday, a lot of them. And they're going to go through pretty rapid. Don't drag your feet bidding. Again, there's no delay on our end. I cannot account for any delay on yours. So if you're going to be bidding live, make sure you are in the fastest service possible, whether it's cell service if you're on your phone or internet if you're home or plugged in somewhere. Make sure you have fast service and don't drag your feet. If your bid comes in after the auctioneer has said sold, it's all over but the crying. I can't do anything about it, okay? So if you're planning on bidding live, again, speed is key. Okay. Now that we've gone over the live, I want to talk about, we're going to place some other bids here. Oops, I just clicked the wrong thing. So that's the live bidding, and that's all well and good, but why can I place bids now? Well, let me tell you why. You can also bid by absentee or pre-bid. That's what this is, the current, why you can place bids now. When would you do this? There's a few scenarios. The most obvious is maybe you just can't watch live Saturday, right? Maybe you have to work. Boss frowns upon you purchasing horses on company time. Can't argue with that. Kids got a game. You got a family function. Something's preventing you from watching live. That's logical. The two reasons that I'm also going to tell you to think about using this are ones that people don't think about often. The first is what I touched on for a moment there. If you have horses, you probably live in rural America. And if you live in rural America, then you probably have at some point struggled with internet service. If this applies to you, if your internet buffers your videos and stuff when you're trying to load them, or things get doggy or laggy, or if you're using your phone and you're in an area with 1 or 1.5 or 2 bars of service, I'm talking to you. You might want to use this absentee bidding option, because if there's a lag on your time, like I said earlier, if you're in really poor service and it takes that couple second delay that potentially, can happen if you're in bad service, can cost you the horse. Because again, they're going to go pretty fast. So you guys, a lot of my folks who prefer to bid live, but are in that situation with bad internet, they'll place their absentee bids ahead, and then they still tune in live. And there's nothing preventing you. Like, just because you place an absentee bid, you're not, then prevented from jumping in and bidding live. So you might want to place your absentee bid so that, bam, like the computer's going to do the work for you and you don't have to rely on internet. And then when the bidding is live and that horse is in the ring, if that's creeping up there and it's getting awful close to what you put in, and you think that, you might need to jump in there and go to bidding, you can, or you can increase your maximum bid. We're going to do all that in just a second, but I just want to tell you why you might want to use this. The final scenario that people don't often think of is this. Purchasing a horse is, for the majority of people, a rather big deal, right? It's a little bit of a life event. And it's a big purchase. And again, auctions are fast-paced, and we're going to be going pretty rapid on Saturday. If making big decisions under pressure gives you an ulcer, and I know that's very, very common, it's certainly common for me, maybe this is a better option for you. I'm going to go into how this works, because you've got a little more time to digest, right? The seller's contact information is on a lot of these horses. There's extensive videos on lots of them. You can do a lot of your homework ahead of time and feel really good about things long before that horse comes in the ring. So you guys might want to take advantage of this absentee bidding so you can really kind of think about what you really wanted to spend and what your budget is for that horse and proceed accordingly. So whatever your reason is, let's talk about how we place absentee bids. You will notice that next to the bid button on all of these is a little drop-down arrow. I'm going to go back to the practice lot, and I am going to grab that drop-down arrow, and I'm going to click Create Max Bid. And I'm going to keep this fairly low because I would love for you guys to come in here and knock me out. So I've shopped this practice lot, and I feel like $3,500 is a fair price. So I'm going to place my max bid, and I want you guys to see how this works. Okay, the computer has accepted my maximum bid of $3,500, but you'll notice I am still the high bidder at $1,750 because that's what I was before I placed that maximum bid. The reason I want you to see this is the following. Don't be afraid to use this option thinking the computer's just going to slap you in there for your maximum, right? Like you put a $10,000 bid in and the computer's like, woohoo, we're off to the races, $10,000 and go. It's not going to do that. You'll notice the default start bid on all of these is $1,000. Of course, lots of these horses are going to go for many, many, many times that. But they all have a default start bid, so that's where the computer is going to start you, right? And its job, once you place that max bid, is to bid on your behalf and keep you in the lead for the lowest amount possible. So like if you ever used eBay or whatever, now once you put that max bid in there, the computer's job is to be your agent. It's bidding for you. Its job is not for the horse to cost you as much as possible. Its job is to get you the horse for the lowest amount possible. So the computer is going to bid on your behalf to keep you in the lead at the lowest amount it has to keep you there. Okay? If an announcement is made on a horse that changes the information that was available in this online catalog, for example, papers are not available, but it was listed as a registered horse. It was a bred mare when the catalog went out and you bid, but that mare has slipped the foal. The horse cribs like it's his job, but they didn't put that in the description, right? But they call it in the ring. Anything that is announced or observed in the ring that changes this information is going to cause me to remove any pending absentee bids. Because once that announcement or observation has been made, it's changed the playing field, right? Now everybody that's there in person has information to, make their bidding decisions with that you didn't have, and that's not cool. So we don't want to be doing that. So that's a little bit about absentee bidding and how all of that works. Once you are done bidding for the day, okay, you're all done, you're ready to get all settled up, you're going to need to reach out directly to the KIST office, and they may even reach out to you before that time comes, like if you're bidding on several horses throughout the day. But if you haven't heard from them and you're done bidding, you will need to reach out to the KIST office. I'll put the phone number at the end of the this video, but it's 701-663-9573, and let them know, what your game plan is as far as pickup, as far as your payment, all that stuff. If they've got your bank letter already, just let them know you've already got a bank letter on file. I will respectfully request that you give those wonderful ladies in the office some grace on Saturday. This is a big sale. Their job is very stressful, and there will be people standing over the top of them and lines all day long. So thank you in advance for being wonderful to them and patient with them. They will take very good care of you. They're going to be a little busy on Saturday. So just have some patience and stick with it, and you can just keep on watching the sale while you're waiting for them to be able to get all your stuff situated. So hopefully this has answered your questions about online bidding. If you've made it this far and you still have questions, I am a phone call or a text away. I'll be in the air Friday morning, so I won't be able to obviously answer my phone, but you can certainly text me, and I will be returning calls when I hit the ground in Bismarck. Super, super excited to see everyone. I hope that you are healthy and well, and happy bidding. Good luck to you all. We'll see you Saturday.